Hello, planes, trains, and automobiles. It's Thursday, May 8th, and we're doing the crossword. Let's get into it. 2022 Jordan Peele horror / sci-fi film. Them. Isn't it them? I think? It's something really generic, or like, didn't he make like This Is Us too? Something like that. Okay, whatever. San something Bay, estuary near San Francisco. I don't know. Noted silver-tongued Olympic gold medalist. Who's an Olympian who's famed for speaking? I don't know. Coin toss call. What? Neither of these. It's either heads or tails, right? But those are both 5 letters. If this is them, then heads makes more sense, though. Or is it? It's a Thursday, so there could be something weird going on. Head, like this could be DS. I don't know. I don't know. Head, I'll put in for now, I guess. Supply. If it's a noun, it could be like cash. I'll just put that if it's generals and such. Brass. Again, this doesn't fit. Is it? Are we like truncating the S or something? I'm just gonna put this in because that's also like a word. I don't know. We'll see. Quickly put together. Throw together. That all I can think of is throw. Quickly put together. Assemble. Cobble. Right, cobble together. I don't know. Throw without the W is not a word though, so I do not know. 3 plus 3 plus 3 is 9. Single something, tourney type. Elim, probably. Clarifying words. What do you say when you're trying to clarify something? So, I think, like, what would you say? Clarifying. I'm not sure. Kierkegaard, for one. He was a philosopher, maybe a Dane? Sounds like a Danish name, right? Cattle steerers. Prods? Or it could be like dogs. I don't know, we'll see. Worn down part. A rut, maybe? Fail to understand. Fail to understand. Not comprehend. Miss. I don't know, I need a little more. Section of a curriculum. Section of a curriculum. I mean, it could have something to do with the GPA. Usually, when they've got an abbreviation or something like that, they'll signal it in the clue by also having an abbreviation in the clue. So I'm not sure. Broadway star Hagen? No idea. Musical pitch interval. Octave doesn't fit. Like whole step, half step doesn't fit. Well, what would fit? Second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh? That's the only thing that fits, right? So it's got to be a 7th. Mayo to mayo. Say. What? Mayo to mayo. Mayo to mayo? Mayo to... What does that mean? Okay. Writer honored by Oz Park in Chicago. Oh, L. Frank Baum. My Neighbor Totoro. 1980 Hayao Miyazaki film. That's like the first Studio Ghibli film I watched with my daughter. I love that movie. One not getting enough sleep in April. Perhaps. Huh? April flowers, spring, May showers. April can be like, the end of April can be like finals for college students. I don't know. Not getting enough sleep in April. Mind your own business, or a hint to the 4 sides of this puzzle. Keep your eyes to yourself. Don't butt in. I need a little more. Prefix with meter. Centa, kilo. Milla. Those are like the common ones. Nano. Micro. What else could be? Maybe it's not a unit of measurement, like something like thermometer, baro. There are so many. Okay, I can't think of one that's 3 letters though. As a. Also could be anything. Friend. As a friend. I'm concerned about your habit. I don't know. I'll put it in for now. Prefix with phobia. Again, that could be anything. That could be, well, that could be acrophobia? Is that a thing? Fear of heights? I don't know. I'm Just Something, 2023 Oscar nominated song. Wasn't there a song that was like, I'm Just a Girl? I don't think that's 2023 there. I think that's like a while ago. I'm Just Me? I'm Just... Oscar nominated song? Okay, so it's for like from a movie. I'm Just... What if it's a name? Like, I'm Just Mel, or... When did, Encanto come out? No, that was longer ago than that. I don't know. Halting speakers. If there weren't the question mark, I would think it was like stutterers. Not that that fits. But there is the question mark. Halting speakers. Like muting? It doesn't fit. Jeez. Inside politics. Error. I don't know. NBC. CBS is one of those, you know. Okay. Field. Area. Not sure. Keep moving on. We keep moving on. Like many flowers and prizes. How about annual? I like that. Down in the dumps. Could it perhaps just be sad? Tasty pastry spread. Jelly? Seems too obvious, doesn't it? I don't know. Main ingredient in the Japanese liquor umeshu. Well, could it perhaps be some kind of fermented rice? They make rice wine. Maybe they make rice liquor too? Liquor? I hardly know her. I'm so sorry. Hats. Informally. Caps? I don't even think that's informal, right? That's just what some hats are called. What would you call, I don't know, what's something that you call, that you put on your head, but it's like slang? I don't know. Nice chunk of dough. Sounds like we're talking about money, right? Nice chunk of dough would be a wad of cash? I don't know. Garden tool. Again, it could be like anything. What would fit? Trowel? No. Rake, shovel, hoe. I don't know, man. Kind of arch that resembles the shape of a Hershey's Kiss. I don't know, it sounds cool, but I don't know what that kind of arch is called. Qualifying races. Oh, what are those called? Recs? No. Heats. Drafts. I feel like I should know that. Whatever. This might come in a saucer. Alien. Side to take into consideration. The other side? Side to take into consideration. Both sides? I don't know. Actress Goth of 2022's X? I don't understand anything about this clue. What is X? Who's... Okay. Nope. Moving on. Supervises. Oversees. It could be heads? Maybe? Maybe. I don't know. Mustang feature once. Probably talking about the car? I don't know. Alright, moving down to the downs. Organization with probes. I mean, like, NASA? Could be TSA. Could probe you. Doesn't fit though. Am I sure about them? No, I'm not. Oh, whatever. We'll keep going. Muddies as water. Muddy the water. To muddy the water means like to make things less clear, to obscure, to hide. No, but it's plural. I'm not sure about them either. Ascetic breakfast selection. So an ascetic is like somebody, it's like the opposite of a hedon. Right? It's somebody who kind of denies themselves things, or, yeah. Ascetic breakfast selection, so something light, presumably, or nothing. But that's a long one, I don't know. Channel for watching college games. I don't know. Turn topsy-turvy. Okay, I'm not sure about cash. Let's get rid of that. Turn topsy-turvy. But Wind? Maybe? I don't know. One doing some deep sea exploration. Scuba? No. Oops. Man, I'm having a tough time with this stuff. Also, this can't be wine because Spanish doesn't really use W's. So San something Bay would not start with a W. I'm pretty sure these two are both right. Funny if the Kierkegaard one is wrong. One doing some deep sea exploration. I don't know. Moving on. Muy bueno. A lot of Spanish in this clue. Resides a long time ago? What? Resides? So this could be like... And there's a question mark. So is this just an old-timey word for that means resides? How about... I'm not sure. Be down in the dumps. Cry... Rue? Maybe? Rue is more like regret. It's not necessarily just being sad. I'll keep it for now. Singer Guthrie. Okay, that's Arlo, so shit, maybe all of this stuff is right somehow? What if mind your own business is back off? And that just means you take the back off the word, right? You take off the last letter. So then this would be brass, this would be... What is it? A hint to the four sides of this puzzle. So which one would be affected then? Like, is it everything that touches a side, right? Like here, here. These ones don't, right? Because Totoro is definitely right. Little unclear. I'm not sure. The sides. Because, yeah, brass looks really good here if that's the case. Alright, let's see what this is. Crisscross pattern. Oh, what? What's a crisscross? A grid? Yeah, presumably a grid. Things are becoming less clear. Maybe it's not back off. Okay, what's this? Credos. Mottos, codes. We know these two are right, right? Your credo is like the code that you live by, right? What's this one? Noted silver-tongued Olympic gold medalist. Is this somebody I should have heard of? Alright, I'll come back to it once I figure out the gimmick. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of the B too. I think the rest of here is right. So lacking with of. That's bereft. So this is B. B-R-R? generals and such. Sure sounds like brass. Could this be something other than grid? Crisscross pattern. So if this is an A, then it would be... I'm going through the alphabet. Blade, no. Made. Oh wait, what if it's plaid? That's a crisscross pattern. And there's something messy going on with this clue too? But then, like, why is Arlo not affected, you know? Why is it only, like, certain ones? I'm gonna pencil it, and is it like this, where you actually include the letter, or is it like the letter just gets snipped off? I do not know, folks. I do not know. Or whatever. We'll just keep it for now and move on. What is this? Bike and Bike Plus, for example? What? Is cattle steerers right? Prods, I think so. Bike and Bike Plus. I don't know. Like a witch's cauldron. How about bubbling? That burned a lot there, but it's fine. So this is no longer Freld. Makes me think of Seinfeld for some reason. Seinfeld. What is this? Worn down part. Could be a nub? Oh yeah. Yeah, okay. Alright, well we got something that we're really sure of, so that's progress of a sort. God honored by gladiatorial... What? God honored by gladiatorial fights. Oh. Well, I mean, gladiators were big in, like, the Roman Empire. I'm sure that's not all of them. Who would like... I was thinking Jupiter. It's not it, though. Who's Mars? No, that couldn't be it. Jeez. Maybe it's not Roman, though. Mercury, like, almost fits, but it doesn't. I also am not, you know what, I'm not sure about Acro. That was a total shot in the dark, so... let's assume it's somebody Roman. I don't know. Moving on. Mother of Pearl. Isn't that like opaline? Isn't there another word for that? Nacre is another word for mother of pearl, I believe. I'm gonna check that so you don't think I'm crazy. Yeah. A pearly substance. Yup. I'm a genius. Okay. How to sign a check legibly. I don't know. How to sign a check. Not sure. Draw tight. Draw tight. Stretch. Oh, tauten. How about? Yeah. criticized. And we're not sure about sad here. Down in the dumps. I mean, it fits, but you know. Criticized. How about notorious? No, it doesn't fit. Let's move on for now. Primate for humans. What's the I'm not afraid to look this up. What's it called? The classification of animals. Like, what is that called? Where there like clades and species and genuses. Fuck, I want Wikipedia. What is this? Okay, it's not that. None of these start with TH. Alright, well, I was wrong then. Primate for humans. Tree. I'm not sure. Who can get in the way of what I'm feeling? Oh god, that's no one. Okay, so 7th is wrong. Apparently. No one, no one, no one. Good song. Primate for humans. Okay, so could this be one of those then? Maybe I shouldn't have closed that tab so expeditiously. Classification of aminals. It could be order. If it's one of those, then it could be order. I'm gonna put it in. I think I have a good feeling about that. Letters on an NYC Fair card. Like Metro? Oh, how about man for Manhattan? Obstructed as an opening. I think most of these are right, with the possible exception of heads. That could be right, though. Obstructed as an opening. This could be like a T here. Bulked. Compacted. Redacted. No. I'll move on for now, but I feel like we're close with that one. God who begat the Titans. There's... Oh, okay, hold on. What's the, like... I remember learning about this back in 7th grade. There's chaos, right? And then chaos begets, like, Chronos. And Gaia. And then there's, like, Zeus's generation, right? Zeus and Hera and all them. Mostly just Zeus and Hera, I think. Okay, so... I would have said, like, chaos. I don't know, though. Like I said, it's been a while. Lissome. Lissome? Lissome. I actually don't know that word. If rice is wrong, it could be futile? What do you think? Should I look that up? Nah, we'll learn from experience. Author, somebody, Renee Lessange. Amia is like the only letter that I think makes sense there. I don't know. Overhead. Above, don't overthink it. Thing on a docket, let's say an item. Something a waiter may pull out. Stop. Pull out the stops. I don't know. No, why would that be a waiter? I mean, menu? Is that too obvious? not sure. I to Socrates. Oh god, how do you say I in Greek? I honestly don't know. Sharp set? Sharp set? Sharp set. I don't know. Interior design could be eons. No, I was just thinking eons from the last clue. Interior design, decor. I don't know, man. And there's something. These clues are probably gonna be weird too. I have to remember that. Permeate. Fill. I'm not sure. All right, let's start cherry picking a little bit. Oh wait, we're not quite done yet. Fill fully. Fill fully. See, now I'm not so sure about heads. I am not sure, and then it's gonna start me over again, right? All right, cherry picking now. I think something a waiter may pull out. Menu seems too obvious, doesn't it? I think item is right, like some items on the docket. Oh, let's get rid of menu. What could be a tasty pastry spread? It starts with an I and ends with a G? Unless, like, for... Hold on. What about for, like, these over here? For the ones on the left-hand side, is the first letter that's been removed? Right? So it would start with something I... Blah, 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 blah. Maybe. Working theory. Would that go for all of these? I don't know. Nice chunk of dough. Could be a... So if T's the second letter? This is so tough. Qualifying races would be heats. No. Heats are like groups that racers are placed into. Whatever, for lack of something better, I'm going to keep it there. What could this be? Actress goth, I have no idea. What if this is an H? Like obstructed. Something ulched. I'm not sure. Let's see, where can we go next? I think these are right, so let's look at this. Section of a curriculum. I don't know. Mayo to mayo. What does that mean? One not getting enough sleep in April. See something. A cow. I don't know. As a result, okay. Is this God who begat the Titans Uranus? Sounds promising. Oh, tasty pastry spread is icing. Okay, so that looks like a regular word, right? Something a waiter may pull out. See, like... Okay, this could be the check with the K taken out, but then... It's... Okay. I'm just looking for patterns here, right? It's the second from the left, if that's the one that's affected. Up here, brass would be like the second from the top, and this was the other one. Crisscross pattern plaid would be the second from the right. So it's like those ones? Maybe? I'm gonna go with it because, like, what else? So, like, are we just thinking that the first letter is omitted, or the last letter in this case? Credos could be isms. And then noted silver time Olympic gold medalist Ali, somebody Ali. Okay, I like that. I like that theory. Alright, so that's starting to make a little bit of sense. Where else could we go? What about this? Why do we start Hagen? U-T... Uta? Maybe? Uto? Is this a first or a last name? Uta Hagen. Sounds reasonable. Mind your own business. Could be like butt out? Buzz off? What about buzz off? Because then you're like shaving some clues off. I'm not sure. Buzz off, butt out. Something like that. Let's see. What's this? Halting speakers. I'm not sure. Where else could we go? Here. Hats informally. Not sure. So this would be side to take into consideration. What about like versa, like vice versa? Because there'd be an extra A there that's not present. Let's go with it for now. Let's see, what about this one? This is one that will also have an extra letter. Interior design, decor, possibly. They like using decor, but it's not a sure thing. Not sure. Permeate. All I can think of is fill. Like, permeate can mean kind of two things. No, it means fill. Permeate, balloon, swell. Not sure. I should be able to figure out some of these. Prefix with meter. Oh, odio, odometer. Okay. I'm just Ken. I'm just Ken from the Barbie movie, of course. Field. Okay, is this area? And with the A cut off on this one particularly? I still don't know why certain numbered clues are affected. We got 49, we got 15, we've got 11 presumably. 11, 15, 49? What? The four sides of this puzzle. An A's being cut out here, an S, no, it's not consistent in what's being removed. Oh man. Criticize. Well, it's gotta be look, right? Look. Look at. Look down on. Look at. Unless this isn't area. field? Field could be... I don't know. Look at... I don't know. What could be down in the dumps? If it's not sad. This is a tough one, man. Okay, where else could we go? I don't like this W thing here. Let's get rid of Rue. That's almost certainly wrong. Supply. Again, if it's a noun, well, what if it's a verb? Music's a little loud. Supply. Stew, or turn topsy-turvy. What if it's upend and there's another missing letter here? Could this be like San Pablo Bay? That sounds like a Spanish name. Be down in the dumps. Could be... What about mope? Again, missing a letter. 5, 9, 11. Is it all of the odd ones? Like on the corners? 65, 55. 7's not. Why is 7 not? It's just like selectively some? Maybe? Resides a long time ago. What? Okay, this looks like it's equip supply, right? Resides livers? Lived? Resides alive in? If that's another missing. Man, I don't know. What's this? One doing some deep sea exploration. Aqua not. Let's say. Okay, okay, letters on an NYC fare card. What about MTN for Manhattan? And then butt out is like the only thing I can think. Mind your own business, butt out. But it's a very insufficient clue. What was this one? Obstructed as an opening. If rice isn't right, then this could be... Obstructed. Main ingredient and meishu. Could this just be like could it just be wine? No, LN also isn't great. I'll keep rice for now. What's this? Prefix with phobia. No phobia. Nopophobia. I don't know. What's this one? Fail to understand. Oh, this was bereft. How did that get? What's this? Musical pitch interval. Ooh. What? I'm pretty sure these are right. No one is right. Order, I'm pretty sure is right. Criticize. Oh, what about took? This could be took. Oh, and this could be something tone. Musical pitch interval. Half. It would be half tone. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's so sad. Okay, so this could be sad. Criticized, took a dump on. Seriously, took a dump on. I'm going with it. Right, with the N missing. Okay, no, I'm going with it. Oh, but resides. Liveth. Yeah, okay, so I was right about that one. Fail to understand. Not get. Not see? Is it just see? I don't see. Maybe? What's this? God honored by gladiatorial fights. Saturn? Sure. What's this one? Bike and bike plus. Pelotons. Okay. Prefix with phobia. Noro? It actually could still be acro. If this is an A. Letter on an NYC fare card. Well, okay, so it's either like, it's not O, because then I'd have like two O's. Let's assume it's acro, and maybe MTA will make sense to me after I mull it over a little bit. Inside politics has got to be CNN. Oh, obstructed as an opening is occluded. Okay, so then what the heck? Whoops, delete. We don't actually know this is amia. What could it be? Main ingredient in the Japanese liquor umeshu. Plum! I bet it's plum! They make like plum wine, right? Sharp set. Could that be Mensa? Like a set of people? And, you know, Mensa are supposed to be like smart people? I like that. I like that quite a bit. I still have no idea who this person is. Alia, maybe? What's this? Garden tool could be a... Could be a... LDE. Okay, maybe it's not Alia. What could a garden tool be? That ends in DE. Slide, glide, bride. I don't know. Fill fully. Oh, what if this is leads instead of heads for supervises? Okay, then fill fully could be... and there's a missing letter here, remember. Tall, top off, calm, palm. I'm almost there. Almost there. Okay, what's this one? Lissome. Supple? Is that what lissome means? Sounds reasonable. Oh, this is spade. Right, for garden tool. Alea. Alea Renee Lesage, apparently. Filthily could be What? Am I dumb? S-A-L... Salt? It's gotta make sense. B, C, D, E. It's not sail. Fill fully. F, G, H, I, J, K. Sulk? No. L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T. Salt? It's not salt. Fill fully. U, V, W, X. That doesn't make sense to me. Could this be some other letter? Supervises. This could also be something else, like Alea sounds really weird. Could this be like an N? And then supervisors could be tens? And then filthily could be sate. Yep, I like it. Okay, so then what other... Let's look over here. What's this? Nice chunk of dough. I don't think this is... one that's affected by the trick. Pretty sure it's not. Nice chunk of dough. Sounds like we're talking about money, right? Or if you're thinking about it literally, then it would be like a loaf or something. The rest of these look right too, right? An item on a docket. I to Socrates. How do you say I in Greek? What's this one? Actress goth. Okay, see, this is making me question check, right? Because I don't think anybody's name is going to be like MC blank. It's probably like Mia, right? Or Mel. So, what could the waiter pull out? It's probably Mia. I'm gonna translate I. Greek. I. Do it. Do the thing. What? Could I have it in, like, Latin, please? Fucking DuckDuckGo. Fucking budget-ass translator. I. Ego. Right, ego. That's where ego comes from. But that's 4 letters. And I have but... This is 4 letters and ego's only 3. And also it's... Ah! This is tough, man. This is very tough. Something a waiter may pull out. Alright, not sure. We'll come back to it. What's this one? Halting speakers. This one might have an extra letter at the start. Entries? What if it's sentries? A sentry is someone who says halt. Okay, I like it. That's the only one that was extra. Oh, and this one up here, right? If we're being symmetrical, half tone, so this one would too. Okay, so then the section for curriculum would be something N, something something. Snow. Final exam. I don't know, man. How to sign a check with a pen. In pen, probably. Oh, section of a curriculum would be unit. Yeah. Mayo to mayo. Say. Mayo. What? Mayo to mayo. I do not know. I have no clue. One not getting enough sleep in April is a CPA, right? Tax season? Okay. What the heck is this? Ascetic breakfast selection. Something fast? Something... Toast? White toast? Grain toast? That's, you wouldn't say grain toast, you'd say like whole grain. What's something that's like very plain? Pretty sure this is right, the worn down part. Yeah, it's the nub. What about just plain? Oh my god. Plain toast. Yeah, okay. Alright. So one across. Is it Nope? I'm losing track of his movies, but it might be Nope. Okay, and then one down. Organization with probes would be NASA. Okay. This one should not have an extra letter because 21 across doesn't. So clarifying words would be as in. Like, do you mean this as in that? Right? Something like that. Oh, what the heck is this? Channel for watching college games. ESPNU, perhaps? Sounds reasonable. This one does not have an extra letter, so quickly pull together and slap together. And then this one I believe does. Muddies as water would be fools. Royals. It could be royals. What's this? Coin toss call would be tails. Yeah. Okay. Good. All right, we're almost there, folks. We're getting there. Butt out. That's totally like unsatisfactory as a clue. It doesn't tell you which ones are affected. You have to like suss it out. All right. Hats informally. Buns, butts, but I have no clue. Are we sure about these? I'm not absolutely sure about above. And actually, yeah, if this is took a dump on, then this is almost certainly not above. What could else? Overhead. Overhead. Well, overhead could be like above, but overhead, like operating costs. I'm not sure. What's this one? Kind of arch that resembles the shape of a Hershey's Kiss. Dude, I don't know. A small arch. Okay, what's this one? Side to take into consideration. This is one with an extra letter, I believe. So the opposing side? Side to take into consideration. Vice versa. It's got to be like an S here, right? The flip side? No. Side to take into consideration. I do not know. And then this one, Mustang feature, once. I do not know. Tough. Overhead. Or overhead. Was this one? This would not be one with an extra. Hats, informally. Alright, interior design could be decor if we have an extra letter, so I'm gonna put that in for lack of any other ideas. Oh, but then I don't like how these... I don't like how these combine. Are we sure about took a dump on? Criticized. It's a little informal. What else could it be? Took a criticize. Took a. And if sad's for somehow wrong, down in the dumps. It's almost got to be sad. I can't think of any other three-letter word that fits there. That starts with an S. Shy. It's not shy. Ooh, this is a bopper. Is this like? Is this menu music for Mario Party? I think it is. All right. Permeate. I really want to say fill. Something is assuredly wrong here. All right, what about this? What if this is seep? Because like permeate can't, whoops, press the button again. Permeate can mean like fill up, but it can also mean to kind of like ooze into, right? Like to get around some kind of barrier. So what if this is seep? Could this be duds? I thought duds was like any clothes, right? Like I like your new duds. What else could it be? A, B, no, don't change it. C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, IUDs, yeah. K, cuts. L, M, N. Send nuds. Bliss. Puds. QRSTUV XYZ. It's got to be duds, but like that's not specific to hats. Whatever. Kind of arch. This doesn't look right, does it? None of this looks right. Something is wrong here. Interior design doesn't necessarily have to be decor. Like that fits, but what the heck is this? It's from Donkey Kong Country, apparently. This is a lot more intense than I expected from Donkey Kong Country. Mustang feature. Think it over. Wait, why did I think this one would have an extra letter? I think I just assumed that, but like this one up here doesn't. To criticize, what if this is took a bat to? Or like took a... Okay, seriously, if this isn't sad, then what is it? It's got to be pelotons, right? Bike and bike plus. And, so it's plural, yeah. Down in the dumps could be... It's got to be an adjective. Alright, down in the dumps. It's not shy. It's got to be sad. This could be like a term that I'm not familiar with. To criticize. Took, it doesn't have to end in two. Took, because if it has to fit within here, then took a something on. Took a dip on. Took a... Oh man, if you know this, you're probably screaming at me right now. Took... Criticized. Took a dim view of... Took a... Oh man, it's kicking my butt. Side to take into consideration. And this does have an extra letter, so something sir or said, the faced side, the based. No, that's I don't like the double E here. Kind of arch. Like, I don't know the names of arches, but I don't like the double E here. I don't think there's like a... Okay, so what could this be instead of interior design? Instead of decor? Decoration. I don't know. Side to take into consideration. What about the other side? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Overhead. I don't think this one has an extra letter, although it could, I guess. At. Am I sure this is sad? Down in the dumps. Oh my gosh. Let me think about it. Alright, I'm skipping over to here for now. I was just thinking, what if I is not the pronoun, but the letter? So what if it's iota? And maybe qualifying races are heats. Like you have a couple of heats before the final race. So that would be like that. Nice chunk of dough would be... What about thou? Like 1,000? I don't like that because it's not abbreviated, but I think it's possible. And then something a waiter may pull out. Oh, chair. They might pull out a chair for you. All right, so that's that corner sorted. Apparently, Mia Goth is a person, and X is a movie, a show. I don't know. Okay. Ooh, okay. What if this is took a dig at? Criticize, took a dig at. Yeah. I'm still gonna keep this as Seep. I still like that. So let's see. This one has an extra letter, and this one down has an extra letter, and then the rest are normal. Hats could be bills. No. I'm still not sure about that one. This could once again be above. Overhead. No, I don't like that. Right. I just have no idea about that arch one. Angle arch, a ogre arch. It's obviously an ogre arch. Could this be lids? Like if I put decor back in here. Is that something that hats are called? Lids? And then what would make this? Overhead. What's this? No. Overhead. A lift? What could this be? Side to take into consideration. The something side. taste side? Side to take into consideration. What if overhead is a loft? Side to take into consideration. Could that be a facet? This could be decor then. And Mustang feature. T-top? Is that like some kind of roof? Oh my god. Whew. Not my best time. But that was a devil of a twist there. Oh, look. What was it? What was that? Oh, it's like it's just animating the letters that are omitted, that are butted out, if you will. Wait. TRUMPSEAT. Does it spell something? Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's not anything more than that. Wow. Tricky one. All right, let's finish with something that'll hopefully be a little bit easier. Do the Wordle. Okay, we got A and L. That's it so far. How about... Let's check for Y. I already checked L. Oh yeah, Trying to check for Y too. What? Why am I having trouble thinking of a word that ends in like Y that has an L in it? Okay, this isn't right because I know that's not where the L goes, but what about Dally? Okay, and now we know there aren't two L's, so that's nice. And there is a Y. Okay. What about balmy? Could be balmy, could be... Call me? I think it's got to be balmy. Nice. Cool. All right, and the connections. This one's kind of the most fun, except when it's not. All right, pen, cup, joy, wick, chop, candle, ocean, dice, yard, pencil, author, bond, compose, Jones, scorecard, write. What about compose, write, pen, and author? All means to write something. Yep. To commit to paper, yep. Wick, huh? think some of these are going to be like combined, like come before or after another word. What about like, I don't know, pencil, scorecard, like things that you would find at, I don't know, like a mini golf course or something. Pencil, scorecard. I got nothing else. I'm like mentally exhausted from that darn crossword. All right, let's rally here. Let's rally. Joy ride. Chop, pencil ride, Jones ride. I don't think so. What about no? Like, well, what about dice? A cup? Like some kind of gambling game? Would you need like a scorecard and a pencil? I don't know, let's try it just for the heck of it. Oh my gosh. Needs for playing Yahtzee. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. Wick is interesting too. I mean, wick and candle like seem like they definitely go together, which makes me think they probably don't. Chop. Chop suey? No, no way anything else is going with suey. Ocean wave. Let's shuffle them up a little bit. Jones. Jones. I can only think of that as being like a name or like I'm jonesing for something. Right, like you really want something. Wick. Could that be a name? Like John Wick? John Wick, John Jones. Are these just last names in general? Like James Bond? There are a bunch of Oceans. Frank Ocean, Danny Ocean, Jones, and Wick. I think those are last names. Heroes of action movie franchises. Okay, yeah. James Bond, Indiana Jones, Danny Ocean, and John Wick. Okay, and then Candle, Joy, Yard, and Chop. Let's find out what that is. Candlestick, Chopstick, Joystick, and Yardstick. I knew it! These looked like not... Well, some of them, I didn't pick out all of them, obviously, but they looked like not complete words. Nice, we got there. That was a tough day of puzzling, at least for my feeble mind. So, thanks for coming along with me on the ride once again, folks. Somehow, I don't think tomorrow's will be as challenging, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. Until then, take care.